Ratios. A ratio is a comparison of two numbers by division. There are three ways of writing ratios. Write a ratio comparing the number of girls to boys in this class. So we'll just make up a class of 27 where there are 15 girls and 12 boys. So we'll have 15 to 12, and if we were to reduce that, that would be 5/4. We could also write the ratio of 15 to 12 horizontally using a colon. 15 to 12 or 5/4 as another way to write a ratio. We could also write it with the word 2, 15 to 12 or 5/4. So these are the three ways that you can write a ratio. This year, you will always write the ratio in the fraction form. Remember, fractions need to be reduced to simplest form. So let's look at some examples. We're going to write each ratio as a fraction in simplest form. All right, the first example is the number of students to a number of students' computer in the room. So we're just having a fictional class of 27 kids with 12 computers. So we would write students to computers. So 27 students to 12 computers, 27 over 12. And we would reduce that to 9/4. So the ratio of students to the number of students' computer in the room is 9/4. Example 2, the number of teachers to numbers of students in the room. Well, there's one teacher, and in our pretend class, there's 27 students. So 1 to 27 is how we would express that ratio. Now let's try these on your own. Remember to write each ratio as a fraction in lowest terms. So go ahead and do numbers 1 to 5 using the figures on the right. So circles to squares, we have 6 circles and 5 squares, so 6 to 5. Writing a ratio for squares to circles, we would have 5 to 6. Triangles to the total would be 4 to 15. Squares to non-squares would be 5 to 10 or 1/2. And polygons to total would be 9 to 15, which is equal to 3 to 5. Unit rates. A rate is a ratio of two measurements having different kinds of units. For example, 8 pounds of potatoes for $5 is a rate. Pounds and money are different units. A unit rate is a rate that has a denominator of 1. For example, 35 miles per hour, 35 miles per 1 hour. And $2.24 per pound for apples, or $2.24 per 1 pound of apples are unit rates. So a rate has different units, and a unit rate is the same unit. Finding a unit rate is like converting a fraction to a decimal. Divide the numerator by the denominator. Make sure you include the appropriate label. So let's look at some examples. Example 1, 2 liters of spring water costs $1.98. So to write that as a unit rate, we would go $1.98 divided by 2, which is 99 cents per liter. A car travels 425 miles on 12.5 gallons of gas. So to express that as a ratio, a unit rate, we would take 425, the total, divided by the number of gallons, 12.5, and that would equal 35 miles per gallon, or MPGs, miles per 1 gallon. Try these on your own. Remember to label your answer and round to the nearest penny. So go ahead and try the next 4. So Ben earned $48 for 5 hours of work. So 48 to 5 is equal to $9.60 an hour. "64 ounces of orange juice cost $3.49. So $3.49 divided by 64 is about 5 cents an ounce. A car travels 600 miles in 12 hours. 600 divided by 12 is 50 miles per hour. And potatoes are sold in 6 pounds, or sold 6 pounds for $4. So $4 divided by 6 is about 67 cents a pound.